Ooh, I would say good day, people, but I don't think it is a good day. Shadow Eater, one angry pagan here. Cruella Braverman must resign because of this.
Safer. I should just say that the mayor of London has tweeted about some of those scenes we're witnessing. He writes, "The scenes of disorder we witnessed by the far right at the Cenotaph are a direct result of the Home Secretary's words. The police's job has been made much harder. The Met has my full support to take action against anyone found spreading hate and breaking the law." I have with me in the studio here our police commentator, Graham Wetton, who's just going to talk us through the latest batch of skirmishes witnessing there. This seems to be the pattern, doesn't it? Police get control, it bubbles up again, and then they get control back. So talk us through what we've been seeing there.
Well, as I said, it just takes either one person try and break through that cordon. They've contained them just outside the pub. Just one line of police officers. One person tries to break through. People come up, and we saw there people coming up to the backs of police officers. So they sort of almost like surrounded them completely. You've now seen the police have reinforced that cordon, put more officers in there, put mounted branch in there as well, just to support that cordon to stop any more people coming out into Parliament Square. But that's how quickly it can happen. Literally, as people clearly heard the correspondent saying that people have been drinking, so there's alcohol now involved. So groups trying to force their way out, intelligence, evidence gathering officers deployed to it with mounted branch as well. Just keep an eye on people, trying to track those that have got out that cordon itself. I presume there's other officers further across Parliament Square that may be able to get any further or closer to the march that's taking place. But it's clear they want to get through Parliament Square and over towards where the actual march is taking place itself. But that's the challenge for police.
Because the ones actually being violent.
These groups said they were going to come out on Monday. As soon as the march was announced on Monday, the counter-protests announced that they were going to come out anyway.
Chanting, "You're not English anymore," to the police.
Clearly increased some of the tension, but they were already coming out. So we already had this issue already. We knew there was going to be counter-protests. The police knew they were going to have some form of disorder if the groups ever got together. So this problem has been going all week. They knew about this. They've planned for it. They've got legislation in place, sufficient resources to deal with it as it is at the moment, containing it. They knew it was going to be minor disorder, minor confrontations that we've seen, and they're dealing with it as it happens.
Let's bring back in our correspondent, Ivor Bennett, who's really there in the melee in central London. This is just by Westminster Tube Station. It appears that the police have regained control of those scenes which were bubbling out of control there. Ivor, it looks like somebody has been detained by police. How far away is where you are from where the pro-Palestinian marchers would be now?
So we're right on the corner of Parliament Square. You can see this man being led away by police now. It appears he has been detained. His hands handcuffed behind his back. We're about a mile away from the march route, as it starts in Hyde Park, of course, and then it goes across towards the US Embassy, crosses the river at Vauxhall Bridge, and that is about a mile south of here. For now, though, this group, it seems like they are happy to stay here and kind of focus their aggression on police and make their presence felt here and aim any kind of hostility towards the officers penning them in.
This is a big difference.
They clearly don't feel happy about...
this is a big difference. I have paused it now. This is a big difference between the right and the left. The left have gone out there to be aggressive, specifically to be aggressive, and it's because of the Home Secretary
being contained in this area. They say they're here merely to support the armed forces, protect the cenotaph, honour the fallen. They call Remembrance Day their sacred day, but clearly it's gone well beyond that now, and it's an extremely charged atmosphere. Police here, they're in their dozens. They have regained control for now, using mounted police officers, some with their riot helmets on, also a number of police transit vans as well, blocking the road. But they are outnumbered, and it feels like things could spiral out of control at any moment, as it did a few minutes ago. all of a sudden, one protester broke out of the ring, others followed, and there was this kind of temporary kind of explosion of violence before it was quickly quelled. But who knows how this is going to turn out.
Well, we'll be keeping a close eye on it here on Sky News. Let's bring in our crime correspondent, Martin Brandt. Martin, a repeat of scenes that we've seen a few times already since late morning, and criticism very unveiled, sort of thinly veiled, I should say, criticism of the Home Secretary by the London Mayor, saying that these skirmishes are a direct result of the Home Secretary's words and the police's job, which we can see they're successfully managing to contain now. Those recent batch of skirmishes breaking out has been made much harder.
I don't think the police were ever under any illusion that, with or without the Home Secretary's remarks, the scale of today's march was going to present a big challenge. I think I have to say, though, that so far, I don't believe the police have seen anything that was not expected or has been too troublesome. They did warn that there were likely to be outbreaks of disorder that would be swiftly dealt with.
I have a bit of an issue there. I think the guy trying to downplay Braverman's comments does not help. But she has had an effect here. She's been riling these people up. I'm not going to go any further. Like, there's no need to. All I'm going to say here is the more this goes on, the angrier people are going to get. And I'm not sure. I mean, this subject doesn't really affect. It doesn't directly affect me. It's not culturally or religiously tied to me. But the humanitarian crisis does affect me. And this is like it disgusts me that the right wingers are protesting. That they think they can protest against peace protests. That's all they're doing. But these right wingers will come out and to do racist protesting. So, as far as I'm concerned, we should continue to treat the right with the denigration they treat others with. This has been One Angry Pagan, and I will come back if anything more happens. Bless the Thursday, people. Hold the weird.